I tried to quit. Sammy Hagar reflects on the 2004 Van Halen reunion, a tour marked by turmoil. In 2004, fans of Van Halen were thrilled to see the return of Sammy Hagar to the band, reuniting the lineup known from the successful Van Hagar era. This reunion came after a long silence from the band and failed attempts to bring original frontman David Lee Roth back into the fold. Unfortunately, what could have been a triumphant return quickly unraveled into what Hagar later described as one of the darkest periods of his life. Rather than rekindling the musical chemistry that had once made them stadium-filling legends, the reunion tour was plagued by personal struggles and behind-the-scenes drama. Hagar, who permanently left the band following this tour, has since spoken candidly about the experience. In an interview featured in the AXS TV archives, he reflected with unfiltered honesty. "It was the worst experience of my life. Eddie was completely insane, heavily into alcohol and drugs. Poor guy. He was in such bad shape. I thought he was going to die." Hagar didn't hold back in describing just how difficult things had become on stage. The performances were erratic, with Eddie Van Halen often disoriented or playing the wrong songs. Hagar described moments of visible confusion among the band members during shows. "There were nights when he'd start his song, and I'd look at Mike Raw Michael Anthony, look at Al or Alex Van Halen, and we'd all go, I'd look at the set list. It wasn't his song. And then he'd goof around, and he'd fall into it, and it was like his song, and it was rough." The tension between bandmates and the inconsistency of performances made the tour a grueling experience rather than the celebratory reunion fans had hoped for. Though it offered a few memorable shows, Hagar's memories of the tour are overshadowed by the emotional and professional strain he endured. The reunion ultimately marked the final chapter of his time with Van Halen, a chapter he describes not with nostalgia, but with deep regret.